Atz Lee Kilcher.
Jane.
Saying hello from Alaska Last Frontier. Congratulations, Discovery, on your 30th anniversary of Shark Week. Woo! Tune in. Tune out. Did you just catch the shark?
Yeah.
Atz Lee Kilcher is an American hunter and personality, born on the 26th of August, 1977 in Homer, Alaska, USA. He's known from appearing in the reality TV show Alaska: The Last Frontier. Atz Lee is the first of 3 children of Atz Kilcher and Lynedra Carroll. His younger siblings are named Shane and Jewel. His parents divorced when Atz Lee was very young, and his father remarried to a woman named Linda, welcoming a son named Nikos. Their marriage ended at a time unknown, after which Atz Sr. married for a 3rd time to Bonnie Dupree. A simple reminder how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving either an iPhone Max, iPad Mini, or MacBook Pro. It's really your choice. All you have to do is watch the full video, leave a like, comment the keyword hidden in the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. There's not much information about Atz Lee Kilcher's early childhood and education. However, following his sister Jewel's revelations, it's known that they didn't have basic utilities in their Alaskan household, not even running water. Atz Lee developed a strong, independent will from an early age. Along with a passion for music, this led him to leave his house in his teens to wander across the U.S., performing on a variety of stages, playing guitar. Although he was able to survive this way, he never became a professional musician and ultimately returned to his hometown. Back in Alaska, Atz Lee built a cabin. As stated in his biography on Discovery Channel's website, Atz Lee's reason for returning to his family was that he realized he belonged to the insulated, even isolated place he used to call home in his childhood. There's no information on the exact period that Atz Lee learned to fish and hunt, though these skills were supposedly learned in his childhood, when he and his family lived off the land and the waters in the Alaskan wilderness. Nowadays, Atz Lee hunts and fishes to provide for his family. Aware of the dangers of these activities, he manages to supply himself with enough meat before winter, saying, "Surviving a single Alaskan winter is a huge challenge. Surviving a lifetime of winters, though, becomes the ultimate test." Atz Lee Kilcher appears in Discovery Channel's reality series Alaska: The Last Frontier, which has been on air for 9 seasons. The show is focused on Kilcher's family as they survive in one of the most remote places in the world, not just the U.S., living a sustainable life, surviving and providing for their families through hunting, fishing, and farming. Kilcher's family's way of living was learned from Atz Lee's grandfather Yule, who was a Swiss immigrant, journalist, and a pioneer of this type of self-reliant lifestyle in the area. Yule Kilcher also entered Alaska's State Senate and was a member of the Ordinances and Transitional Measures Committee. He died in 1998, though he's remembered by Atz Lee for his invaluable contributions to his community. He sure impacted my life and the lives of everyone who met him by the force of his personality. He had tremendous life force. Atz Lee Kilcher suffered a severe accident in 2015 when he fell off a cliff in Alaskan resort Otter Cove. The event that almost ended his life resulted on 2 collapsed lungs and various other injuries, such as fractures to his left shoulder, right hip, ribs, and ankles. In 2019, Kilcher filed a $100,000 lawsuit against the hotel for damages, claiming they failed to adequately warn of and/or provide measures to prevent guests and other individuals from falling over the precipice at the resort. Atz Lee Kilcher married Nantia Chrysantu in the late 1980s, welcoming a son together. Although there's not much information about Chrysantu, it's known that the pair divorced a few years into their marriage. Despite the couple's separation, Atz Lee maintains a close relationship with his son, Etienne, and is not afraid of showing his affection for him, as can be seen on an Instagram post of 2018. "My son managed to turn 18 and graduate high school all in the same week. Amazing. I honestly don't have much faith in the public school system, and personally couldn't care less if he graduated or not. I'm more concerned with him setting goals and gaining the self-love and confidence one obtains upon completion of a dream. So damn proud. The world is a better place with you in it. Dream big, work hard, and never stop believing in yourself. Much love." Atz Lee Kilcher married Christina Jane in 2005, and they are apparently living happily together ever since. Kilcher also adopted Christina's daughter Piper, the result of a previous marriage. In 2015, Atz Lee, his wife, along with the production company of Alaska: The Last Frontier, Wilma TV, were accused of using a helicopter to hunt a black bear, which is deemed as an unlawful method of taking or attempting to take big game by state laws. Although it's unknown if the hunting scene was shown on the series, a spokesperson reported authorities were alerted of the alleged crime by a former member of the production company. In 2016, charges against the Kilchers were dismissed as it was determined a bear was never hunted by the couple. As Jane's attorney stated, though they saw an animal, there was no attempt to take the specific animal. However, Wilma TV had to pay a fine of $17,500 as the company allegedly forced Kilcher and his wife to board the helicopter to go hunting. Atz Lee Kilcher earns on average $10,000 per episode of Alaska: The Last Frontier. From this and his various other activities, he has an estimated net worth of over $2 million as of late 2020. Atz Lee is a man of white ethnicity whose hair is dark brown and eyes green. His weight and height are unknown. Atz Lee's parents married in the late 1960s and divorced 20 years later. Atz Lee's grandfather Ewell also divorced from his first spouse Ruth. It's said Atz Lee's family inherited their musical talent from matriarchal Ruth, who was a classical singer. Atz Lee's sister is the award-winning pop singer Jewel. Just like her older brother, Jewel left her hometown at a young age in search of a professional music career. Thanks to a scholarship she was granted at 15 years of age, she attended Michigan's Interlochen Arts Academy to study operatic voice. During her time at music school, Jewel started writing and composing her own songs. She moved to San Diego after her matriculation, though her financial situation didn't allow her to pay rent. So she lived out of her car for years while traveling and performing in various small local bars. In August 1993, Jewel's talent was discovered by the band Rust's lead singer John Hogan, who introduced her to his agent Inga Venstein. Soon, Jewel was signed with Atlantic Records, and her debut album, Pieces of You, was released in 1995, which eventually made it to number 4 on Billboard's 200 chart, ultimately selling 12 million copies and being certified platinum 12 times. In an interview in 2018, Atz Kilcher Sr. said how important his daughter Jewel was for him and the family. Recently, I left her a voice message and I told her how much she has inspired me. Jewel didn't have a perfect childhood. I was an alcoholic and a single parent. I'm still a recovering alcoholic. She grew up in a dysfunctional home, but she overcame adversity and turned her negative experiences into something positive through her art. She transformed her life and inspired others. Jewel has published a book entitled The Architecture of All Abundance: 7 Foundations to Prosperity, in which she recalls her difficult childhood and the hard times she had to endure when their mother, Lenedra, abandoned their household when Jewel was still a kid. Jewel accused her mother of stealing millions of dollars from her over the years she worked as her manager. Unsurprisingly, nowadays, mother and daughter are estranged from each other.
Are you Jewel?
Just be proud of who you are. I'm Kirsten Dunst.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.